A judge just handed Jay-Z's alleged son the one thing he's been begging for: a shot at the truth. And with hip-hop moguls like 50 Cent and Nicki Minaj now lighting up social media against him, this paternity case has spiraled far beyond a DNA test. It's a battle for legacy, control, and possibly freedom. What started as a whisper in the shadows has erupted into a full-blown media inferno. On one side, we have Sean Jay-Z Carter, hip-hop royalty, billionaire businessman, and a father of 3, officially. On the other side, Ramir Satterthwaite, a 30-year-old man from New Jersey who has spent over a decade insisting that Jay-Z is his biological father. But this isn't just about a man seeking paternal validation. It's about how the truth has allegedly been buried, about what was covered up, and most chillingly, about a teenage girl who was allegedly taken across state lines by a 22-year-old Jay-Z. With new court documents emerging and a July 18th deadline looming, the world is now watching. Will Jay-Z finally take the test? Or will the secrets Ramir claims to possess be his ultimate undoing? Ramir Satterthwaite was just a teenager when his mother Wanda first told him that his father might be Jay-Z. For years, he carried the weight of this claim in silence, torn between hope and the harsh reality that a global icon might never acknowledge him. But now, after years of legal filings, ignored subpoenas, and what he alleges were organized intimidation campaigns, Ramir has found an unlikely ally: the court. In a stunning move, a judge has ordered Jay-Z to officially respond to the paternity allegations by July 18, 2025. If he fails to respond, the court could impose sanctions, or worse, a default judgment. For Ramir, this is a moment of long-awaited vindication. For Jay-Z, it's a moment of reckoning. One of Jay-Z's long-standing defenses in the case has been that he never lived or even owned property in New Jersey during the time in question. Why does that matter? Because Ramir's legal team has insisted that jurisdiction falls within New Jersey, where the alleged relationship between Wanda and Jay-Z began, and where Ramir was born. But Ramir recently dropped a bombshell on social media: receipts, deeds, tax records, documents tying Jay-Z to a New Jersey address during the late 1990s, directly contradicting his legal team's assertions. And it doesn't stop there. Wanda, Ramir's mother, has long maintained that she met Jay-Z in Brooklyn when she was just 16 years old. Jay-Z was 22. According to her godmother, when Roc Nation's legal team first became aware of her age, they freaked out. What was initially floated as a friendly settlement quickly mutated into a war of attrition, marked by stonewalling, threats, and manipulation. Legally, the age difference matters a lot. In New York and New Jersey, sexual contact with a minor, especially across state lines, can trigger federal charges under the Mann Act. If this story checks out, this case is not just civil, it could get criminal. Ramir has maintained for years that his fight isn't about money, fame, or clout. "I just want to know who I am," he's said in multiple interviews. But if that's true, why does he claim that he's been shot at multiple times? In one shocking incident, Ramir shared photos of his bullet-riddled car shortly after filing legal paperwork. Police reports were filed, but no arrests were made. No investigation was followed through. Why? According to Ramir and his legal team, this was more than just random violence. They believe it was a message, a warning to back down. And this isn't an isolated event. Ramir says he's been tailed, harassed. He claims police have shown up at his home under suspicious circumstances, once allegedly planting drugs on him during a traffic stop. Sound outlandish? Maybe. But not when you realize that Nicki Minaj, yes, Nicki, has made eerily similar claims. In late 2023, Nicki Minaj exploded online, accusing Roc Nation of organizing an attack on her reputation, her husband, and even her child. She claimed Jay-Z's camp used industry moles to disrupt her business deals, sabotage her tour permits, and weaponize the media against her. She referred to it as corporate bullying disguised as branding. Then, 50 Cent got involved. Always one to stir the pot, 50 Cent took to Instagram, reposting memes mocking Jay-Z, calling him out as scared of a swab and joking about surprise DNA reveals on The Maury Show. But beneath the humor, there's a pointed message. If Jay-Z really has nothing to hide, why is he still refusing the test? Nicki Minaj's beef with Jay-Z runs deeper than the public realizes. According to insiders, she believes Jay-Z and Roc Nation intentionally blackballed her after she refused to comply with certain branding expectations set by their shared music networks. She's spoken cryptically about lost endorsements, last-minute show cancellations, and betrayals from within the circle. But recently, she dropped the biggest hint yet. Jay-Z owes her money. Whether it's unpaid royalties, broken contract terms, or something far more private, Nicki has been implying there's a debt. And now, she's making noise at the exact moment Jay-Z is under fire from Ramir. Coincidence? Maybe. But many fans think Nicki is aligning herself, indirectly, with Ramir's crusade. Just days after Ramir went viral with his court order updates, Nicki reposted several of 50 Cent's Jay-Z memes. She also followed several legal activists on social media, some of whom have publicly sided with Ramir's case. Whether strategic or symbolic, it was enough to get the internet buzzing. Fans now speculate that Nicki may even fund Ramir's case or support his cause through her platform. If true, this isn't just a legal case, it's a mutiny. While Jay-Z battles in court and his name trends for all the wrong reasons, Beyoncé has remained conspicuously silent. The pop icon, who is known for carefully curating every public move, has made zero statements about Ramir's case. But fans have noticed subtle shifts. Beyoncé has reportedly distanced herself from several Roc Nation events and hasn't been seen publicly with Jay-Z in weeks. One insider claims she's furious behind the scenes. Not just about the allegations, but about how much of a risk this poses to her legacy. Let's not forget, Beyoncé is more than a singer. She's a brand, a symbol, and a billion-dollar empire. And right now, her husband's alleged past is threatening to drag that empire into scandal. On July 18th, Jay-Z must formally respond to the paternity case. If he doesn't, the court could move forward without him, which could mean forced testing, sanctions, or a default declaration of paternity. That means Ramir could legally be declared Jay-Z's son without a DNA swab. That alone would create shockwaves through the music industry, the Carter family estate, and perhaps even inheritance law tied to Jay-Z's assets. But that's not the only danger looming. If the allegations about Wanda's age prove true, and there's any evidence of Jay-Z taking her across state lines or engaging in relations with a minor, he could face criminal investigation under the Mann Act. These laws don't expire quickly. In fact, some cases remain prosecutable for decades. And now that this case has gone public, it might not be up to the family court anymore. District attorneys, or even federal prosecutors, could be watching. So, what's the truth? Is Ramir a man simply chasing closure from a father who abandoned him? Or is this an elaborate scam, backed by celebrity vendettas and social media manipulation? Why hasn't Jay-Z taken the test? Why is Nicki Minaj suddenly so vocal? And most importantly, what will Beyoncé do if the DNA proves true? One thing is clear, this isn't just a paternity case anymore. This is a ticking time bomb. And come July 18th, the Carter empire may never look the same again. Drop your theory below. Do you believe Ramir? Is Jay-Z hiding something or just protecting his brand? One test could end it all, but if that test never comes, what else might be uncovered?